Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're thinking about moving from QuickBooks Desktop to QuickBooks Online while using Fishbowl, it's not as simple as hitting convert. QuickBooks Desktop and QuickBooks Online are built differently, and if you don't prepare, you could run into duplicate bills, unreconciled data, and other headaches. In this session, I'll walk you through the key differences between the two systems and the steps you should take before making the switch.
We'll start here. I'm using my QuickBooks Desktop demo base, but let's talk about the fact that QuickBooks Online and QuickBooks Desktop are two different programs. And the integration that is written between Fishbowl and those two platforms is different, okay? Just by the nature of the way the programs are originally written. So in QuickBooks Online, the actual items are created by Fishbowl with the mapping at that moment, okay? And they're mapped appropriately. So in my conversion of QuickBooks Desktop to QuickBooks Online, I want to make sure I do not bring over any legacy items from the desktop file, because in QuickBooks Desktop, Fishbowl only uses FB_item in the API to do the account mapping. So you want to zero out any on-hand quantities, and you want to make all of your items inactive before you do the conversion to QPO. The other big difference is QuickBooks Online does not have the concept of an item receipt. So the conversion tool from QuickBooks Desktop to QuickBooks Online converts all of your open item receipts to bills over in QuickBooks Desktop, but they're still unreconciled in Fishbowl. So when Fishbowl does reconcile them, you will get a duplicate bill and you will get a journal entry reversing accrual that never happened to the holding account. Okay, so we have to have a plan to deal with item receipts. One plan, the simplest plan, is to just stop receiving stuff, reconcile everything before you do the conversion. But that's not always practical. So the other plan here is, and I hope everybody who's using desktop already has this report set up and memorized. I'm going to go here to vendor balance detail, and I'm going to filter for transaction type item receipt. It's all the way down at the bottom, almost. And now I have my list of item receipts. So rather than have these go on over to QuickBooks Online with no reference code number and being potential duplicates, as preparation before I go over, I would clearly mark in the reference column that this is an item receipt so that it's easy to find them over in QBO when we need to manipulate them. Okay, there are a few things you lose when you go to QBO. You lose your ability to map discounts to more than one general ledger account number. You lose the ability to have multiple AR and multiple AP accounts. You lose the ability to associate a Fishbowl journal entry to a customer. And you must maintain the mapping in both places because of the change in how we're doing things.
And that's how you can prepare your Fishbowl and QuickBooks files for a smoother move from desktop to online. If you found this helpful, hit thumbs up, subscribe for more Fishbowl tips, and click the link below to book a free consultation with me. See you next time.